your girl.
Hi, I'm Laurie.
And I'm Mymy.
And welcome to the Jack and Rose podcast.
I love it here.
Where should we begin, Mymy? Where
Well,
should we begin? Who are we?
who
Why
are
are we
we?
here? What are we going to be talking about? Are we going to be just another podcast?
No, we're
Or-
not. We're two friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how long have we been friends for?
Girl, I don't know.
Oh my god, love me.
I think probably like 2012, I think.
No, it's like 2017.
2017 for sure. Do you
2017.
wanna tell the story?
The story of how we became friends.
How we actually how we actually
we
became
knew each
friends.
other through
Yeah.
friends
Right.
before that,
Yeah.
and 2017 she started working in the same building as me.
Right. And it was
And-
just for a month, huh? Because that
Yeah.
was it was,
It was a
right
summer.
before yeah.
It was the summer. And you did my makeup for my graduation, remember? For my uni
For
graduation.
uni, yeah. Was it the same summer?
It was the same
Oh
summer,
my god, that's
2017.
crazy. Yeah.
And
It was right before I moved to Senegal, I think.
yeah,
a month
it
before.
was literally then.
That's time I
And
remember.
yeah,
Mhm.
that we were both going through a breakup.
Yep.
Yep. The
It
ghetto.
was very like what was crazy. I think I don't want to say that we kind of trauma bonded. I don't know, because
We
I
lucky
was
did.
going through it. Like I was literally clocking into work while everything was happening. Like I was
Yeah.
discovering that I was being cheated on, like
Get it.
as in at work.
Yeah.
And then we would
And
go
then we
for
went to
a
Starbucks.
break.
You go to
And I
Starbucks
would be
for
like,
a break
"Oh my God,
and
you
talk
would never
about everything."
believe.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
The ghetto. No,
It
it
was
was
the
really bad.
ghetto.
I was
Yeah.
on the outskirts of I was coming out. I was
Of
like
realizing
yeah.
that the breakup was happening.
No, the breakup
or-
was like end of
No, I think for you it was a year.
it was
no, a
my
few months
outside
be-
season.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was outside.
And for me, it
outside.
was like happening.
Yeah, happening.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was enjoying my single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
era.
so yeah, 2017. That's been how many years?
Oh la la, les maths.
That's 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it?
that's 8 years. Yep.
23?
Yes.
Yeah.
So 8 years of
Yeah.
friendship. The reason why we decided to start a podcast, honestly, is because we recently moved in together.
Yeah.
And we always have conversations where we feel like these are conversations that we could probably have with other people,
Mhm.
or that could benefit like a larger like audience. Just
Audience, yeah.
pas rien que toi et moi.
And we have
And-
a different outlook on things. Like
Oh, yeah, we
have
do.
really
Yeah.
separate ways of viewing most topics, honestly. Like I think we have the same values.
Core values,
Yeah, core
probably,
values.
yeah. But then we have different perspectives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Different personalities too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's how we decided to start a podcast. Yeah.
And the name Jack and Rose, for those who keep asking if we like took it from a TikTok or whatever.
No.
It's not
First of all,
that.
what TikTok is that? I need to see the damn TikTok. It's not from a TikTok.
It's not a TikTok. It was like this meme video of someone who was talking about Jack and Rose in Titanic. But that
I mean, it
is
kind,
from
but it's
that,
not
but it
from
has
that
nothing.
TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know what TikTok
Yeah.
that is.
a few
And I
years
leave
ago, I
on
started
TikTok.
calling her Rose, and she
Yes.
started calling me Jack
Yeah.
because like we were doing a photo shoot for her birthday. You want to talk a little bit?
Girl,
more
I
about
used to
that?
be extra. I used to do photo shoots for all of my birthdays.
Yeah.
And I think it was 2021, I think. So that would be winter 2021 because my birthday is in February. So we were shooting probably like a week. Was it a week? No, it was like the night before my birthday, actually.
Yeah, it was
That
the night
was
before
the
your
ghetto. That was
birthday.
like no organization.
No, but it was
nothing.
COVID. Remember, we weren't allowed to
do much, I
to
think,
do much at the time. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think so Mymy was helping me take do the damn photo shoot because obviously like we were like very no I don't want to say that, but it wasn't organized. I guess we weren't like we couldn't be outside like that.
Yeah.
So I had
it
this
was a
whole,
DIY.
like, it was a very it was insane. We had a nice camera, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
but no lighting whatsoever. We were using, I think, old light. No, it was your lights.
Yeah.
So we were in my bathroom. We were like, Mimi was kind of directing me on how to pose and what to do, whatever. And I was with her and my sister Elsa. And then I think you told me to. Did you tell me to do that pose? Yeah, you told me to do that pose.
I told you to do that pose.
Yeah.
Or I
And I
don't know if
think I
I
had an,
told you and I was like, oh, look a certain way.
yeah,
And
or move your
then,
head
yeah,
this
move your,
way.
yeah.
And I had my arm over my head. I was in my bathtub. It was very, very extra for no reason. À l'époque, c'était à la mode, okay? Do not come for me. And then my sister was like, oh my God, now you actually look like Rose from
From
Titanic.
Titanic.
And then it started that like that.
It was un
So,
fou rire de malade. And then,
franchement,
yeah.
yeah, for
And
like a
from
good
there, I
five
call
minutes.
her Rose. So
Yeah, and
it's
then I
just,
started calling her Jack as well. So, yeah, that's
that's us.
Rose and Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's the other way around.
No,
It's Rose and
Jack and girl, I
Oh,
need to get my shit
je
together.
te
Okay, it's
jure.
been a long day, first of all. I'm tired.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Jack and Rose.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say something. Some people kind of assumed, vous allez vous reconnaître. Some people assumed that I was Jack and you were Rose. It honestly says a lot.
That's not.
It says
But
a fucking lot, and I'm
no,
not here for this,
no,
first
but
of
you know
all.
what it does say though? That people don't know us. Because if you know us, you are Rose and I'm Jack. Because
Wow,
honestly,
what do
because
you
you're way
mean?
girlier than I am. That's
Am I?
one. Oh my god. Oh my
You mean
god.
it's just the makeup stuff, but like the
It's
rest,
not
no.
just makeup, it's makeup, it's hair, it's decision this or this or
Yeah,
this.
that is very true,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
It's
But
a
no,
lot.
I
But
think
you're just a girl. You're just a girl.
am I really just a girl
I'm
though?
just a girl too. I am just a girl in like heavy lifting and stuff like that. You're just a girl in like I want baddie things.
Yeah, but the heavy lifting, I will be doing that. I'm
Yeah, you
always
will do
doing the
that.
heavy
That's what I'm
lifting.
saying. I'm
That's
just
why
a
I'm
girl
like,
like
I don't know
that.
if listen, I was born to be a princess and I'm forced to be a girly who lifts. Not the weights at the
Girly
gym
who
because
lives.
that's my passion first of all, but everything or like car stuff, like I don't know, changing light bulbs
Zéro sur 10.
and like everything basically like that I feel like I can do or like it's one YouTube video away. I'm just gonna do, and I do not like it. I hate it, in fact.
Anything
But
that can be
anyway,
done by.
so yeah, so whoever thought I was the Jack of this relationship,
That's the
you are
ghetto.
wrong.
That's not. That's really wrong. Can
Like
be
you,
like. I hope
so
that
wrong.
this podcast will prove you like that.
You know what? I
That
hope so
she
too.
is the Rose to my
Yeah,
Jack.
I
Because
really hope so
honestly,
too.
you are. Look at the nails. Look at
I mean, you have
the
nails
rings.
too.
Not the same length.
I love rings.
You
Yeah,
are.
but you have rings
Same.
too.
I do. I do. I
Yeah.
mean, you see me on. You know, you can see the differences here. Okay, guys.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop
Let
it!
me
Stop!
not
Please,
get
please.
into.
But anyway, so what are we going to be doing on this podcast? Should we tell them? Do we know what are we? Yeah, we do know.
We do. It's just we yap a lot, like she said.
Right.
Like we really have conversations that sometimes we're like, "Oh my god, this should be a podcast," and we
Mm-hmm.
just decided to go for it. Like
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna touch on what hot topics, I guess.
Right. Anything like I don't know, friendships, dating, mental health issues. I don't want to say corporate, but corporate, like fitness
Corporate
and health.
world.
Those are
Yeah.
my go-to. But yeah, I'm quite frankly, I'm so excited about like starting this finally because I feel like I've had this idea of a podcast for such a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And but I didn't just want to do it alone. So I'm really happy that we're doing it. I'm so happy that we're actually doing it. Because also like yeah, I feel like you
No,
can't
yeah,
just have
I've been wanting to do a podcast too for a while.
yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know, like there is something in me that tells me like this is not your world.
What do you mean? What
Like
does that mean?
podcast is not really like, but I love podcasts.
Uh-huh.
I'm a connoisseur of podcasts.
Yeah, you listen to a
I
lot of
listen to a lot of
podcasts.
them, but it's like I'm not a creative like that.
Mhm.
So to me, it was like more of like a creative's world.
Well, this is the beginning then.
Yeah, it's the beginning, and I'm
Yeah.
excited for it because
I'm
it's like something that I
so
actually want to
excited.
do
Yeah.
and continue.
I
So
honestly,
yeah,
I love talking. I love talking to people. I love researching stuff. I love reading about stuff. So this is just perfect.
we're just,
I
I just
think,
like
yeah.
talking about stuff.
I research and then I talk about
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And all
But
this, yeah.
so how have you been? How have you been in general?
Things have been good.
Yeah. What is
Work
something that uh you recently did that you are proud of?
that I'm proud of. Oh my
Yeah.
god, this is such a like this coming out
We're
of
starting.
nowhere.
Starting.
Yeah. This coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That I'm proud of.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm like learning I'm learning because I'm really not there.
Mhm.
Okay. But I'm learning to not guilt trip myself when I say no.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Like
That's so
or when
important.
I'm like choosing to just it's not about to happen right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen when I'm ready or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it is in my life where it's like I just have to say no and it
Mhm.
might affect someone else's like agenda, but like I need to choose me
Mhm.
first.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
think that's something that I'm low key like proud of myself. I'm like, you're
That's
getting
really
there.
good. I'm proud of you too, honestly. I feel like that is so hard to do, especially when you, I don't know if it's the same for you, but when you spend your whole life just trying to please other people
Yeah, my
and not
god.
really, and I feel like honestly, like I am now in my 30s, and I feel like it's only in my 30s that I actually it's the same, literally same as you, that I'm now starting to be comfortable with just saying no, and there's no guilt,
Repercussions.
nothing. I don't even care about that, first of all, because I think it's this is my era of being selfish,
Yeah.
and I really truly do not care how anybody can see it or feel about it. That is none of my business.
Honestly, I still do feel like some guilt. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to like I don't want to feel I don't want I want to get to a place where the guilt doesn't like eat me alive like it
Right,
used
right,
to.
right,
Cuz
right.
then I start explaining myself and this is something
Yeah.
that a lot of people that know me have pointed out like you don't have to explain yourself so much.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
do.
yeah.
I
I see, I
I do.
see.
But
Yeah.
I feel the need to because I'm like I don't want you to think that it's coming from a bad place. Like if
Yeah,
I'm
right,
choosing me,
right, right.
I need you to know that
Yeah,
this was not intentionally to hurt you,
right.
but yeah, I'm learning to like let the guilt go because like listen, if you want to jump to that conclusion, it is what
It's
it
really
is.
none of my
It is
business.
what it is
I feel
exactly.
like I still, to an extent, I still kind of communicate maybe to some, to like the people who matter. I will communicate and say, "Oh, this is why I'm doing this.
Mhm.
Oh, I cannot do this. I can't go to this place because of this and that." And let's say they don't necessarily like receive it well. There is a point where I will not go
Go
over.
over
Like
it. Yeah.
quite like I'm going to say, hey, like I can't go to this place, or I can't do this because of this and that. And if you get it, then perfect. If you don't get it, I'm gonna give you time,
Mhm.
and then I'm probably later, if it's needed, if I see that maybe like things are kind of like weird between us, I'm gonna come and be like, okay, let's talk about it a bit more.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily feel any type of way when it comes to that anymore, to be honest. I feel like, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel like, I quite frankly, I swear to God, I do not know what happened in this
In your
new
30s?
30s, whatever. But there is a part of me that simply do not give oh, anymore. I
You guys
simply,
were
I don't know. I think you kind of told me one day that you can see. I can't remember what had happened. Or, oh no,
what
it's the
happened?
cutting people off.
Yeah, where you're like,
And
wait, is what it
right,
is. I
yeah,
don't know. Like I
cutting
can't
people
do
cutting
that.
people off with love, not with love, but
There's
with
no
love,
love
really.
at
Like,
all.
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like life is so, it's so short for me. Not for me, but life is so short in general, and I feel like I now this is a time that I want to take care of myself like fully.
Hmm.
And quite frankly, I cannot accommodate too many people like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I can't, my close friends, my fiance, my sister, I feel like I simply cannot accommodate like people like that anymore. And I think that for me it became like real when I realized that I could cut people off who are like really, really close, down to family members.
No, see,
I don't believe in keeping family members close just because they're family members.
oh
Like,
la
I
la.
quite frankly do not believe in that. Because you know what? Because I feel like family members can be so toxic to the point where like you feel like you're suffocating,
Mm-hmm.
and because they're family members, you
You
cannot
can,
really
yeah,
cut them off.
yeah.
Cut them off.
No, he
Cut
doesn't
them
worry
off for
about
your
that.
peace of mind, cut them off for your life, cut
Mm-hmm.
them off for your freedom, cut them off so that you feel like you're just simply leaving again. I'm not saying cut them off forever, but I feel like at least in my case, this distancing myself from like some people, it doesn't even
Mm-hmm.
have to be family members, but from some people, or I don't know, family members if you would like,
Mm-hmm.
and then going back to those relationships after a long like a while, it actually benefited those relationships in the sense where like now this person knows that I can actually go on with my life without you, and they realize, oh shit, this is serious, especially when it comes to like African family members,
I think
because you know.
if you need distance, instead of, like I always say, like I would rather take distance than like hate you. Get to a point where I hate someone.
But with family
Um,
members it's so hard. I feel like you get to the point of distancing yourself after maybe like some sort of like resentment or hate has already been like
resentment, maybe hate, no.
yeah,
Like
well,
I
hate
think
is
I
a
think
strong
even
word.
with anybody, because I tell you that
Yeah.
all the time. Like for me, it's really hard for me to cut someone off. Because even when I see you after that, I'm like, yo, Manju. Like, I almost feel like, yo, like, why did we,
No, I don't feel like
uh
that.
I mean,
As a matter of
even
fact, just stay
and
far from me.
if
I
you
don't,
did if you
because it
did me
takes a
wrong,
lot.
no,
It
because
takes
yeah,
a
if
lot
you
in
did me
me to
wrong,
cut
it's
someone off.
yeah, it does
Yeah.
take a lot for me to
Yeah.
cut you off.
For me too.
I'm sorry to
Okay,
break it to
not
you.
anymore. Not anymore because I know exactly like tu me causes des problèmes, je peux. La vie est difficile. Il y a l'inflation. Have you seen the
No, I
economy?
know, I
Why
know.
would I like worry myself with that? Why would I bother my life with that?
Because I don't know, for me it's just like there's a I don't know, man. I just carry a lot of like guilt, I guess. But it's not
Yeah, no,
even
I
guilt,
get
it's
it, to
it's
be
it's
honest. I
also
get
like
it.
history. If we have history, like obviously I'm gonna feel like, yo, man, like I don't know. I have that soft spot. Now, listen to me very carefully. That does not mean that like you have a spot in my life like that
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
But I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be like, that person is cut off or whatever. Whenever you need my help, I'll be there.
Right.
But like, I just have a soft spot for like anybody who was in my life
Mm-hmm.
before, or like that you have history with. Family
So let's say,
members is even
yeah, family members.
family members is even more like
It's hard.
but
It's
it's not,
extremely
because I
hard.
have such a small family here. I have my
Mm-hmm,
siblings, my mother, that's it.
mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
so it's really, and okay, and my cousins, I guess. But like
Yeah.
I I it's so small, like it's hard to like cut those people off. But like the extended over there.
No,
Oh
extended
yeah,
family, first
extended
of all,
family
like it
is
depends, honestly.
I
Yeah.
love you from afar. And that's where I leave it.
Yeah.
Cause honestly,
Yeah.
literally by the when you go back home, it's like seeing all the family. It's like,
Yeah, I don't
impossible,
know.
j'ai pas le temps.
I quite frankly, I feel like no, I don't know. I
C'est
don't know
chaud,
about
c'est
that.
trop.
Like
I can't talk about it.
no, it's not that I can't talk about it, but I simply do not like for me, I feel like I don't have many people that were close like that.
C'est ça?
Like whether it's family or even just friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I do not know how to do the whole on va venir vous but sans forcément like se connaître comme ça or have some sort of conversation because it's
Mm-hmm.
very awkward for me, and I get awkward like around parents or like the older generation. So I don't know what to do. Like what are we
C'est ça.
doing here? And I hate being in spaces where I feel like I can be myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why like I will like to be honest, I don't have time. I don't make time or space for those spaces actually. I don't.
No,
Yeah, I
honestly, me
don't.
neither. Honestly, it's more like it's not even that I don't feel like I'm not myself around the family members, because my mom kind of provides that space for us. But it's like if we have not talked,
In a long
for
time?
for in a long time. It's not because like, and I understand that, like, you live in a different country and everything, but
Right.
we literally don't communicate. So why now?
Yeah, no, I can't do that, quite frankly. What I would say, I think the reason why I'm the way I am right now, as when it comes like to like being so it's not really being harsh, but really like
Ça commence
this
mal, hein, notre podcast. Ça
we're
commence.
really not bad people,
No,
honestly.
not
It's
that
just this
bad.
thing of
Okay.
like, yeah, like learning how to say no, like having firm boundaries. Exactly, like
Yeah.
exactly. That's the word that I was looking for. I feel like again, because I spent so many years in just letting not necessarily whoever around, but like I feel like I was just living my life leading with kindness, and I've I wasn't really like making space for myself
Mm-hmm.
and for what I really want. And turns out I don't like people like that. Meaning I have a hard time feeling comfortable. It can't just be with anybody. Like the surface level stuff, for sure. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I talk a lot. I talk to strangers first of all. I
Oh.
talk to strangers all the time.
It's
All
scary.
the
It's
time at the
scary.
grocery store, in the
Scary behavior.
elevators, everywhere, at the gym, for favorite place, like everywhere. But like for people to be like, okay, yeah, we're close and we have this relationship, it takes me so much. And I think that's why I feel like I don't feel safe like around that many people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's like, listen,
You're
if it's
out.
kind of shaky, or I feel like oh my god, what kills me? People who make like kind like sneaky comments here and there,
Mm-hmm.
and they think you can't, you're not seeing it. Because I feel like when I think about my 20s, especially like the end of my 20s,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of had some people who were like that, or who would do things and think
Oh,
that maybe you do not realize.
we know people
And
that do that.
exactly. And it's like, monsieur, madame.
Mesa, that has, to me, that is not necessarily related to age. It's more like you see it from afar now, where you
Mm-hmm.
can, like, you see through people easily now. Like when
Exactly.
you get
Yeah.
older, you
And I
see
don't
through
need
people
much actually to just make a
to see
decision to as to
exactly.
if I like
But
want
then,
this person
like,
in my
I
life or
say
not.
this, me and Blanche say that all the time. Like,
Blanche
make
is one of
is
our
one
friends, yeah.
of our friends. Sorry, like making friends
In your
now,
30s is hell. Oh
impossible.
my god, make your
It's not
friends when you're
happening.
in high school obviously, but in uni that is going to be the last place you actually make like friends
Or at
like that.
work,
Because work,
earlier at work.
no, work it depends, because I started my career with old white men.
My friend at work is older than me, but
No,
he's
but
really my
at least
friend.
see, yeah, that's a that's a good like just make your friends in uni, because after that it's the ghetto.
I
I
didn't
feel
make
like
my
it's the
friends in
ghetto.
uni. None of my friends are from
No,
uni.
I made
None.
so many friends in uni, but everyone has just left now.
I mean, I
So
have friends that I went to uni with from high
yeah,
school,
yeah.
and then there's friends that I met outside.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out. And then there's
Yeah.
friends that, like, that's it. Then the last friend I made was what? I don't even know.
When was the last time you made a friend? Actually,
Oh my
when
god.
was? Oh yeah, I know. I want to know when was the last time.
It might be I did.
That far?
Yeah, because I did mean I did
It's that's
sorry, that's another
another friend
friend
of
of
ours.
ours.
Yeah.
You guys were friends
Yeah.
before, but
Yeah.
when we met in Rwanda, like that's when we like
Ah, wait, you
connected.
guys met at Rwanda? When?
We were in Rwanda during COVID.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, then, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I think the last time I made a friend is actually at work, like a year ago.
Your friend at work?
Yeah, my friend at work. That's I think so. Because I
I'm
can't
trying to
think
think of a new friend that
that's
I
why I
would
was
have
saying
had.
that far. I think there's gotta be someone.
Another friend.
Yeah.
New. That I consider a new friend. That I consider an actual friend.
Yeah.
Impossible, y'en a pas, wesh.
No? This is
No.
what we're saying, but like this is from like 2020. Like
She's more of a social person and I'm not.
right,
So
right.
like that's
Yeah.
why it's hard for me, and like honestly I've had the same friends for a
But I
very
mean,
long
if you
time.
work with someone, you see them all the
I
time,
don't
you
give a
work
shit.
together.
We're
Like, if you're
co-workers.
cool, we're definitely gonna be friends, as in we're
Zero.
gonna go on dates and stuff like that and do stuff. Like, Yeah.
We don't. We can go to to have drinks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
To talk shit about people at work. That's cool. That's okay. But like, we're not gonna talk about real life.
No, we talk about real life. That's okay. Yeah, I
Obviously.
made a friend at work. Honestly, what are things that, like, speaking of our 20s and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you're kind of exiting the 20s?
Lord Jesus, help
So,
me, Jesus. I
what
don't
are, like,
know
let's say two things you wish you knew in your 20s, like while you were navigating your 20s, two or three things, or one thing actually.
that I wish I would have known.
Yeah.
That you can make a plan and God will laugh.
That's very true actually.
So
That's
like
very,
I'm
very
such
true.
my
You
life
know
was
what?
so planned
Yeah.
out for
Right.
me,
Yeah.
and then now God is just like, "Hi, cutie, it's okay. Come to the
Yeah.
30s, and
Yeah.
maybe we'll start over." But it's, I mean, I can't complain at all.
Mm-hmm.
I still am happy with what I did with my 20s, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think that's that. Like, I made a lot of plans that God was laughing at,
Mm-hmm.
but also being a planner also helped me like stay
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
focused,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
um and achieve what I wanted to achieve. But like, also I still feel like I'm still unlearning the whole like you're running out of time thing, which is
Cause
why
you're
like it
not.
scares me
Yeah.
so flipping
My
much,
God,
guys.
Mimi,
I
it's
hope,
really
like
good
I
over
keep telling
here.
you, yeah, like you know how I
Yeah.
keep telling you, like I hope I become like Laurie in 2 years
Yeah.
and become like, oh my god, my 30s are so
I quite
liberating.
frankly, I'm having such a good time in my 30s. I actually, like, the thing is, I don't think I never really had the, like, I wasn't like fearful of my 30s, or I wasn't like, oh my God, my 30s, and like, so I don't even think that I actually had in mind, or I didn't have an idea of like what my 30s would feel like or what
Mm-hmm.
they would be like. But quite frankly, I like I like what it's becoming.
I think it's
I
with my
Yeah.
29th, it was
Mm-hmm.
like a oh Jesus.
That's just.
Like
Do you think it's
I
just
feel like
the
I'm a
pressure
child.
from society?
No,
The
I
pressure
I
that
think it's
society
a it's
has.
a pressure
It's
from me. It has nothing to do with society. I don't have parents that are telling me like, when are you gonna like give us
No, but
children and
even
stuff
like
like that.
with career and like professionally, because
Professionally, it's
yeah.
me. It's me against me. Honestly, it's me putting so much pressure on myself.
Mm-hmm.
But also like I had, it's the whole plan thing. I had an image or a plan of where I would be at that age,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
I'm not satisfied.
Yeah.
And
You know what's weird?
it's
I had
just,
that too,
yeah.
but I feel like I spent so okay, something first of all that I wish I knew in my 20s was is that I am that girl. I've always been that girl, and I'm still that girl, and I'm always going to be that
Clock
girl.
that. Clock
Clock
it,
it.
you do it.
I wish I knew that. I wish I knew how powerful I was, and I
Mm-hmm.
wish I knew how capable of so many things I am,
Mm-hmm.
and to just honestly just stop doubting myself, because I feel like I had a plan, and at some point I felt like I was just like a failure.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, I am so far from that.
Yeah.
So I really wish I knew. I really wish I could like just recognize or see just how powerful I am, and I've always been. Yeah, I really wish.
That's what you wish you would have known in your
Right.
20s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Just how much I can do, you know?
yeah. No, I think relaxing in my 20s would have
Yeah.
helped me.
Like when you look at your career, like professionally or just in general.
Not just in general. Like sometimes I feel for the younger me, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, look at all that. Like, you were
Yeah.
so flipping serious for what? Like, you could
Yeah.
have lived a little,
Yeah.
but like, again, je dis pas que like it didn't do its job.
Right, right,
But
right.
at the same time, it's like there's a side of me that I'm like, sis, you can't go twerking in your 30s now. Like, chill out.
Hell yeah. Expect me to be twerking until these knees
Nah,
can't take it, first of all.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure, I was
Oh,
outside,
also the
but
30s? Yeah, knee pain, back pain, shoulder pain.
c'est
Just be
pas
ready.
grave, je le
Like
sens déjà, wesh.
stretching and all of that.
I was outside yesterday, and guys, the hangover in your almost 30s, because I'm not in
Yeah,
my
no,
30s yet.
I don't do that anymore, bro.
Um, hangovers are
Yeah.
insane, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing that again. I'm done.
I can't say that I'm done. It's not like I go out like that anymore anyway, but here and there, like
Oh
on
no, I'm done.
vacation and stuff like
No, on
that.
vacation
Like,
for sure.
right,
But
yeah.
like knowing that like my life, I'm gonna have to recover for 3 days. Impossible.
No, that is just
Ça
not
devient
even
marre.
enjoyable anymore, I feel.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
But I'm so glad that I didn't did that in my 20s. Like okay, something that okay, what do you miss from your 20s? Cuz oh my god, I have some things that I miss from my 20s.
But I'm still in my 20s, Laurie. Stop. Stop
Your
pushing me
birthday is
out.
literally in 3 months.
Exactly. 3 months are to live. Oh, la
Okay,
la.
excuse-moi. So, what do you miss from your early 20s?
Stop stress. From my early 20s?
Girl, from your 20s.
From my early 20s. Attends, je sais pas, wesh. You say it and then I'll think about it.
I miss the going out. I miss no, okay, let me
Je
just
viens
say
de dire
this.
que je suis
I
sortie. Tu vois,
miss
j'ai encore 20 ans.
I miss being out, enjoying myself, enjoying good music,
Oh, yeah.
dancing like crazy, wearing high heels, not the ones that you know me in. Just want to say
She
that.
wears kitten heels, guys.
Okay.
Burn them.
Justice for my heels,
I
first of all.
no,
Honestly,
I
justice for my
rebuke them in the
freaking
name
heels.
of Jesus
I love
Christ.
comfort, honestly.
Listen.
I
Anybody
you
who
know
created kitten heels, I
um
have
I
beef
miss
with
those
you.
platform like almost like stripper heels. I miss wearing that and going outside.
Please wear them.
I I have a pair. I still have one pair, but I'm scared for my life.
No, wear those.
No, I can't wear them because if I break anything, it means I'm gonna be out of the gym for like what 2 months, and I can't do that.
Non, on s'en fout pas.
Nah.
Pardon, on s'en fout pas.
Mm-mm.
Mais Laurie, soit wear, I keep telling you that, wear sneakers
Girl,
or
I wear
wear heels.
sneakers.
Okay,
But
wear sneakers.
yeah, no, I miss
No
that. I
kitten heels.
miss just being free in a way where like I wasn't really worrying about like tomorrow like that. Like I was just
Yeah.
enjoying the present moment and I wasn't really freaked out about oh my god, um I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. I was just enjoying. Not really I like yeah, I miss being able to just like kind of take few years out of my life just to do me.
Yo, no. C'est ça que
I miss that.
I
I
know
really,
I'm
really miss
not.
that.
I've never had that. C'est ça que j'essaie de t'expliquer depuis tout à
Yeah,
l'heure. I
honestly,
have
that I
never,
miss that.
laid
Yeah.
back. I've
But it also
never had
has
that in
like
my.
it's not just positive stuff, right? Because when you come back to real life, you're like, shit, I haven't done anything for the past 3 years.
Non, mais c'est ça.
Where do I
No,
even
I've
begin?
never.
But I
Yeah.
will like honestly, I wouldn't change that for anything. Like
Et tu vois, c'est ça.
I miss shaking my ass.
Bon.
I miss going to parties and dancing on tables and traveling, like going out with no money and still having fun.
Laurie,
I
we
miss my
really don't
early
have
20s.
the same funny.
I missed that. And those really really were like the best time ever.
No, I mean going out. I was going out like somewhat a lot compared to now, obviously.
Mhm.
But like I think I miss actually enjoying outside. Just
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
because now
yeah.
it's like you
Yeah,
go
cuz
out,
I don't yeah.
it's fun for a little bit.
No.
After that, you're like,
I'm overstimulated
sis,
after 10 minutes, first of
exact
all.
no.
Like,
Tout le monde saute.
oh my
Like,
gosh.
I'm so sorry. I
Yeah,
love
I can't.
black music. And I'm a piano.
It's black music, bro.
I'm a piano and all of
Oh
that.
hell
Bro.
no.
I love the movement. I just cannot
Me, I
understand
don't
why
love
we're
like I
jumping
don't know. I
up
don't
and
like
down in the
I've never
club,
liked
bro.
it.
But anyways, it's
Put
the new
Sexy
gener.
Red
No, but
and
it's the new
Megan Thee
generation, and
Stallion.
we
Yeah.
don't understand because we're not supposed to be there. That's my conclusion.
Okay, I need spaces for us then.
Yeah, someone create
for
a club
people
for
in
over
in
30.
yeah.
So you can put
And we start
Dexta
early.
dabs and
Oh
stuff like,
hell
oh hell
yeah.
yeah. Like that's
And
what
then
I
we go
mean.
home early. We
Yeah.
start early, we go home
Oh, you
early.
can start early. We can start at like 10 and we go home at 1 a.m.
No, then go to the regular clubs, girl.
No, no, the regular clubs, they're
First of all, I want
jumping.
a day party, first of all.
No, they, bro,
I want to be in
what?
bed by
I need a
10.
nap. I no, I want to
What do you
have my normal day, take a nap, go out, but I'm still coming home early, like
then
2
you
a.m.
can go to the regular clubs.
It's not about the time. The time is not the problem.
No, I want to be in I want to do like okay, I want to have a good time, but I still want to be able to function the next day. Like I want to be in bed regular 10 p.m. just like any other day and then
Mais
start
avant ça,
like yeah.
like, so you go out like a day party, so then you can go to a regular day party since you're telling me to go to a regular club.
No,
Go
for
to a
me
regular day
honestly it's
party.
just like I just want to start early and then
But
yeah,
you
but
can
then
have
day
that at the
party
day
is just
party.
during summer here. That's the
Mais c'est pas
thing.
grave. Do you go to the regular day parties,
Nah,
Laurie? Since
man,
you're chatting
no.
all of
I
that.
think I think what we need is a different type of music, I think.
Mais c'est ça.
Or clubs
That's my
where
point.
like you only get in if you're 30 and up.
Mais c'est ça que je disais. We need an
Yeah.
30s and up
Then
clubs.
you will start in
Well,
3 months.
I will start in 3 months, but it's
But
okay.
that's
It's okay.
fine.
I'm
That's
willing to
fine.
come in
It's
three
not like
months.
you're going out anyway. This yeah.
No, mais je te jure, like it's honestly it's hard to be mad or annoyed because we're no longer the main
We're not the target
clientele,
audience. Yeah,
exactly.
no, we're
So
not.
like it's like, oh Jesus, they're gonna
Do you
do
remember we used to have so
the
by the way, we live in Ottawa, Canada. We used to have a club that was 25 and up.
really.
And yeah, I remember that. And
I
then
was underage at the
yeah,
time.
I think so. Maybe not. I'm not sure. No, maybe not. But I don't know what happened to that club.
I don't know which club you're talking about.
It
I was
was
probably not
yeah, it
going
was a
now.
nice club, I think. Yeah, I can't remember where it was, or the name, but I remember that we used to have a 25 and up club.
Yeah, the club
Yeah.
where we were yesterday, I was telling Sibila, like the last time I was
Sibila
there,
is her
Sibila is my
sister.
sister. The last time I was there, I was using her ID to get in. That's crazy.
Oh my god, no.
I swear. Because now it's a new club. It's
Yeah,
like
like
renamed
new
and
owners
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
So I went there, yeah. But
That's insane.
but the last time, like, there's still like bricks and stuff, but I was still in high school when I went there.
Oh my god. Also, this is
But it was a
Ottawa really
vibe.
doesn't change.
Obsession, if you
That's
lived in
crazy.
Ottawa and you went
Yeah.
to
It
Obsession, that was
really
a
was a vibe
vibe.
back in the days. Oh my
Bruh,
god, I
that was a
remember.
club.
I remember those are like yeah, I think I was in second year uni. I think that was 2012.
See, I was,
2012,
yeah, I was in high
2013. I was
school.
definitely yeah, second year uni. Oh my god. Mm, what a
Yeah,
time.
that was a
That's fun.
vibe.
Okay, but anyways,
Um,
actually on the topic of like having firm boundaries and stuff and learning how to say no whatever, my girl math
mhm.
when it comes to getting the things that I need or the things that I want, sometimes I tell lies to myself.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
Not all the time, first of
No,
all.
listen. Since I've started living with
No,
Laurie,
not all the time. Because
I
I love
see
treating
her.
myself.
Nobody's saying you shouldn't, girlfriend.
I love
But
treating
you
myself.
you literally convince
I
you
just
tried to
justify like
convince us that it's the same. Yeah, Mimi, you need this. Yeah, everybody needs this. But no, you like whatever you can tell yourself is little lies.
yeah.
Really, it's
That's
little
the
lies
little
to
lies.
tell
Yeah.
yourself that, like,
I mean, it's nothing harmful to be honest, but I
no,
feel like I mean, I don't have kids or
I want it,
pets.
I got it.
You know what? Yeah, sometimes honestly, I
Like, I
wanted it and I
swear.
got it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm
As
more
long as
like,
it's reasonable.
I have
Yeah.
more like, I do that when it comes to like clothes, and it's really problematic. But I when I see, I haven't shopped in how long. Like when I tell myself, like,
Mm-hmm.
there's something about delayed
I haven't shopped
gratification.
actually in a
Thank
long
God.
time too for clothes.
That's what saved me, because honestly, in
Yeah.
COVID, because you could order and
I
get it
think I
the same
remember
day,
that.
I was going through boxes like, Meritia, stop.
Yeah.
And I wasn't spending money on anything else.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
like,
That's true.
Anyways,
Nah, because
but
for me, like if I see like I think I do it especially for healthy stuff.
yeah, you do.
Like it could be supplements, it could be anything that is going to like benefit like my health.
Mais entre nous à voix
I'm gonna
basse,
I'm gonna
you
do
do
it.
this, and it's a valid reason because you're like, oh,
Yeah.
it's for my health. How many of those things do you actually use?
Like I think anything like supplements and stuff, I use everything.
Non, mais il y en a que tu achètes and then you don't use it because you no longer like it. Like the juice thing,
Which juice?
the protein that's like fruity. C'est là depuis longtemps, Laurie. I haven't
Oh,
seen
that
you
was
take it.
it's almost empty actually. That whole thing is
Really?
almost, yeah, you can open it.
My God, you
So is
haven't
this
taken
a
it in a long
clear,
time,
it's
right?
like it's a clear protein powder that is like a, I think it's peach and citrus like flavor.
Mm.
No, I haven't taken it in a long
Is
time.
it
But
a summer thing?
it's a summer thing. It's more of a summer protein drink. But it will get you gussy like crazy.
Oh là là, quelle
That,
horreur.
so no, that box is almost empty.
Oh,
Like it's a
really?
huge thing. Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
it's almost
huge
empty.
thing,
It's a
c'est
huge
ça.
thing. Yeah,
Moi,
yeah,
je
yeah.
pensais que c'était toujours là.
No, no, no. That was my like it's more of a summer drink, honestly.
Mm,
But
okay.
like all of my protein drinks, like I'm actually out of protein drinks right now. So I need to be like upping
This
that.
is the
But
girl math I'm talking
no, okay,
about. No.
something. Okay, I'm gonna give you actually an example because now like I see something that I've been trying to justify, but it really doesn't make sense. So I wear my Apple Watch a lot, like all the time. But obviously, like there's so only so much that you
Oh,
can do with
no,
your
okay.
Apple
No,
Watch.
you're just
And I've been wanting a smart ring. At first, I had my eyes on the Aura Ring, but the Aura Ring, for those who know, it has a subscription fee to be able. Okay, okay, my whole thing is I want to track my sleep so that I see if I need to check if I have like enough like deep sleep or whatever, so that I can make sure that I'm giving myself and my performance at the gym the best that I can give. Because if you don't have enough sleep, you can have a nice performance at the gym and no muscles. TikTok, you know the reference? No muscles,
no, I
no
don't.
muscles, basically. And because I'm about all of like my gains, my muscles, and all of that, my strength, I don't want to play with my sleep. My sleep is, my goodness, horrible. Because PCOS, that's a story for another
Whoever is
day.
the marketer is like
Yeah,
the right thing
yeah,
for
because
you.
they'll like market like the sleep, your period for people who have their period, your health, your
Ouais, mais
body
Laurie,
temperature and all of
they're
that.
doing all of this to get you to buy
No, I
these
do know
things.
that, and that's why I was saying this is actually one of the things that I'm like I've been trying to justify why I should buy the ultra human ring, but I quite like I don't know, like I'm like fuck, I could probably do this and that, and then I would do all of these things. I would be able to sleep with it, although sleeping with the ring is kind of
À quoi
like I
on
don't
joue?
know, it
Why
would
am
bother
I
me. I
sleeping with a
feel,
ring?
but also it looks better than just an Apple Watch. And
this
yeah, it just does look better.
is
It would be like
it's
any
for
ring, any gold
aesthetics.
ring, like yeah, for aesthetics, and it's doing all of these things. And I feel like within the fitness community too, it's one of those things where like yeah. But at the same time, actually I think the reason why I did not buy also it's very expensive. It's like $500 or something like that, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't. But the I think one of the main reasons why I did not get it,
Mhm.
it was because if I wear the ring when I'm training, I can't be doing deadlifts, or like grabbing a bar would just be like it would be in the way, and I'll be scratching the
Mm.
ring all the time. And I
So
don't want to
en
do
vrai,
that.
the aesthetics that you're buying it for would not be
No, the
aesthetically.
aesthetic would be for every day anyway, for like all the time.
Honestly,
That's aesthetic. But
who are you
I need
explaining
to
this
know.
to? Do you want me to buy the ring? Do you like
But
who are
no,
you? Because I
honestly, it
feel
really
like you
like
know the answer.
okay. I have. You know what? Okay, when we're gonna have probably have an episode on health and fitness and all of that, and I'll actually lay my case for this ring. I'm still not getting the ring, but oh, if you want to get me the ring, by the way, if you're watching and you feel
Oh
like, you know
my
what,
god.
this girl deserves the ring, we'll leave a link somewhere.
No,
But
just write in the comments like Laurie
but
is out
yeah.
of her mind and is trying to find a reason to
But
buy
yeah. So for you,
unnecessary
you would say
things.
it's clothes that you can
Not for
kind
me,
of
it's
like
and it's
your
very
girl math.
problematic because at least you is for health reasons.
Listen, yeah, that's also for your
Yeah, for
mental
you
health because
it's
you look good, you feel good.
not
See, this
the
is what I tell myself.
this
See,
is what
yep,
I'm
this is
saying.
exactly what I tell myself.
This is how come
Yep,
you spend
this is
like
girl math. This is
nah, but
girl
me when
math.
I have a goal, like I know how to restrain myself.
Yeah,
And
no, same,
yeah,
same.
I know how
Yeah,
to
all jokes
restrain
aside,
myself. Yeah, yeah,
same,
yeah.
same, yeah.
And I have delayed gratification. But when it comes to like sometimes I go all out and it's
Mhm,
really bad
mhm.
because it's like it's like you don't have anywhere to put these
What
clothes,
are like what are the
sister.
type of like the types of items that you actually like you
That I
can
go out of
yeah you can go all out in
le pire c'est que c'est ça.
clothes
C'est des
yeah
non. What do you mean? What
clothes
was your question?
like
The
what
type of
is
clothes that
like
I
the type
buy?
of no the type of item that you can actually spend like a good amount of money on and not feel bad about it.
Uh, yeah, skincare and clothes.
Skincare and clothes.
Skincare, I will spend anything on it.
Yeah.
That's because it's been a long way to get
Mm.
here. But
You know what? You're making me realize that I actually don't even like treat myself that much because the things that I treat myself on, it's like organic produce.
that's not treating yourself. That's not no
That's
stop.
but honestly, no,
But
no,
that's
no,
not
no.
what you
But
spend on.
like the most,
No, the most mais tout le monde
no,
because
but like because you know how I
because
always go, like I will always think, okay, my God, I don't want to be eating all these GMOs and whatever.
Mhm.
So I always like research and buy like the most pure whatever, if it's even like that organic or that whatever that clean. I feel like that's where I spend the most of my money
I
on.
mean, that's all of us, dans le sens que peut-être I'm not gonna spend on the same produce that you spend on. I mean, that's groceries. That's a living expense,
But
Laurie.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I feel like now listening to you, I feel like I do not treat myself.
Excuse me, she does not go into a store and not come out with a pair of like something, Laurie.
Like
That's
what?
like, oh, this is nice for the gym. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, like the gym, exactly. Again, I'm like in my
Oh,
health.
for health reasons?
Yeah.
No, it's a sweater. It's not for health reasons. I'm
Okay,
so
when
sorry.
was the last time I actually bought a sweater for the
Laurie,
gym?
let me not expose you right now.
When?
Twice in a row, you came out with two different sets
Where?
at Canadian Superstore.
That's for like the house. That's not even for the gym.
It's still an expense. Je comprends pas.
And that was like
Which
three,
no,
4 months
that's
ago. What
crazy.
are you
You know
talking
what?
about?
It's your money, sis. Do what
No,
you need to do. Because
no, it's not that. Like, but when you were like actually just talking about like skincare and clothes and stuff, I feel like for me, I actually, and I was having this conversation, I can't, like a few days ago, I can't remember with who, but I feel like I do not necessarily like splurge on, let's say, a pair of shoes that I
but
like,
expenses.
or like a nice bag, or an experience, or maybe experiences. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I
Laurie, well,
mean.
no, you know what you where you lose your thing?
Mhm.
C'est que you think
This
that
is the
when we're
perfect
talking
example of girl math, honestly.
exactly, she acts like when we're talking about expenses, we're talking about splurging only. C'est que
Yeah.
trois trucs que toi tu peux acheter, it could be one thing that I'm splurging on and it's the same amount of money, but because for you one was 10, it was just $10. Oh, it was just 20. Oh, it was
But
just
okay,
this.
but $10 of maybe it's supplements, or it's not
It's
something,
not
it's
just
not
supplements.
for
Stop
leisure.
lying
It's
to
not
me.
okay. What is it for then? The
No.
sweater is for home? No, that's yeah. No. No, but seriously, think about it.
No,
I
you know,
swear to God,
you're
I know
crazy
this is.
right
You know
now.
what? This is not even girl math. Actually,
This is the Lulu.
I need a new pair of whatever something.
You're delusional. Like you're literally delusional. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
What were we saying anyway? So yeah, what is the last item that you feel like you splurged on?
The last me,
Mm-hmm.
bruh. Now I splurge on vacations only. Honestly, I don't
Yeah.
think It's an
I don't know
experience.
what
I
is the
don't think
last thing
I.
that I splurged on.
I don't think
Oh, a
there's an
massage.
item. Yeah.
See that those are my type of things.
That's
So
not
that's like
splurging.
Exactly. This is why I keep saying that I'm not training myself.
Non, vraiment pas. Parce que
Exactly. I did a 90
but
minute a 90
or
minute
maybe
massage.
I am
You know
in
what?
the
Actually, that
wrong
wasn't
because I
even splurge
splurge
because
on like
that's not even.
pants the same amount of money of a massage, which is not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends. Well, she didn't. The massage wasn't that great anyway. So
Get your money back.
honestly, I need to get my money back like ASAP. But yeah, no, girl math is. I
No,
kind of like
you
girl
are like
math.
it's actually insane. C'est
No,
fou.
but now
C'est un
that I
truc
think
de
about it,
malade.
honestly, I don't think my girl math is actually even the best. This is not even girl math. This is just a girl like trying to be healthy and surviving this economy.
The girl math I like or I understand is the girls on TikTok that would be like, okay, if I buy something for like I don't know $2,000 and I
Hmm.
wear it every day for like 20 days, it's only what je sais pas 2000 divisé par $10, je sais pas.
Yes.
That makes sense.
You know what? And this is why I'm gonna get the ultra human ring.
Oh la la.
Because if I
I
like
just
buy
made
it
it
for like
worse.
a $500 and then I wear it for the next 5 6 years, that's what, almost nothing a day. Actually, I just this is a good investment. It would
All
be
right.
such a good investment. So do you wanna give it, do you wanna gift it me?
Impossible. Rather
That's
die.
actually, it's actually part of my, okay, so I have a wish list. I maintain a wish list like all year long.
Guys, are you like is this please
Listen, if
do
you ask
not
me
do
if it's my
not
birthday or it's Christmas or whatever, I do maintain a serious wish list throughout the year. So I will send you the wish list for,
no guys
do you have the link to my wish
do
list?
I do I
Do
don't
you?
entertain. Yes, I do.
Okay, I'll just send it to you again,
It's okay.
just as a
Thank you so
refresher.
much.
I
I
think.
will because
Yeah.
you don't splurge on anything.
I truly really don't, because I
Yeah.
just be buying organic produce. That's it. Like,
You're just such a frugal girly, like,
mm, I
don't spend
am.
money.
Hello. Actually, I don't know. I'm in the middle.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Um,
Okay. So I think it would only be right that since this is our very first episode, we kind of do like just a few questions of like so that people get to know us like just a bit,
yeah,
right?
that would be
So
fun,
are you
right?
ready?
Hmm.
I have. Are you ready? Ready?
Why am I? Why am I the one on the shopping block?
First
Like,
of all, let me get my glasses because I can't see. Okay, so we're gonna start like really, really like kind of
deep.
hard. Yeah.
Ooh,
Who is your hero, Mimi?
my hero?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think personality wise,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I would say probably my dad.
Oh, that's so cute.
My mom. Don't get salty, okay? No, I think is one of the only people I know like super comfortable alone and
Mm-hmm.
like that
That's
enjoys
nice.
that loneliness and
Mm-hmm.
I'm slowly becoming him. And then, no, but honestly I really admire that about him or admired about him. But yeah, that would be like my hero on a personality front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who's yours?
I think my hero is just honestly Megan Thee Stallion for
Shut
various
up.
reasons. First of all, she has great knees. I want her
Serious.
knees. Have
Je
you
me
seen
voyais
her
Laurie, elle
dance?
est jamais sérieuse.
Have you seen her, girl? I
No,
need those
seriously.
knees. I have runner's knees, so I would love to have that. She's my hero, honestly. No, but no, seriously.
Literally wasting our time.
But she's good. I like her. Shout out Megan Thee Stallion. My hero, honestly, I'd like to say my hero is my sister.
Oh.
My hero. I was okay. I was thinking about either her or my mom, but yeah, I can I say both?
You
I feel
can.
like they're my heroes in different ways. Like my sister is my hero because I like the way she lives her life. She, for me, she truly really is the definition of living your life for just you
Mhm.
and not really like caring about, not necessarily caring. Yeah, she's a very very caring person, more caring than me 100%, but she has a way of honoring herself and her wants and her needs that I really, really admire.
That's good.
And
That's so cute.
she is her own kind of person, and she's comfortable being that. I feel like she does not necessarily like go with how the society kinds of like shapes us to be and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. She is just her own person, and I really, really, really love that about her. And obviously I'm biased, she's my sister, she's most likely
Mm-hmm.
the person that I love the most in like in the whole wide world. Her and Anthony, obviously. Anthony is my fiance. But yeah, and my mom is also my hero. My mom is my hero because I think just growing up and watching her like just be honestly the badass that she is, that she's always been. I don't know. I feel like knowing my mom, okay, maybe okay, maybe I'm going to be very, very clear, because you said your dad, it was your her like his personality. For me, my mom, I
Well,
would
not
say,
full, but
huh,
like there's
like
sides.
some sort of, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But for me it's less on the personality side, but maybe just a bit on the personality side, but just her discipline,
Mm.
her I'm really like I can't find like the right word to just express like what I want to say, but the way when she has an idea in her mind and she needs things done, she's going to get things done. Like quoi qu'il arrive. And I know this is probably like cliche or whatever, but I don't know. I think I don't know exactly how to explain like how just
Mm-hmm.
grand of a person my mom is to me. So I think yeah, she's my hero in terms of like career stuff, like just even being able, like I'm thinking about being able to um balance between uh three damn kids
Mm-hmm.
and a career
Yeah.
that like in itself is just, and excelling at these things. She's a role model for me, like honestly, just yeah, she's actually my role model, not even gonna lie.
That's cute.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so second question. If we were both contestant on a reality show, who would be voted off first and why?
C'est tellement triste. But it's
No,
me probably
I think we
because
have to what kind of show first? Because it could be Kolanta or it could be Love Island.
it could be any. Okay, if it's Kolanta, I can't. If I won't even make the cut. If it's Love Island, I'm cut out because I don't talk. I don't. I'm so antisocial, and
Yeah.
you would get out of there with friends.
I
You know,
definitely would. Yeah,
forever
yeah,
friends,
yeah,
and I would be
yeah,
like, I hated everyone. They're so extra.
yeah.
Like I just
So I
can't.
guess you.
So I
Yeah,
would be the
I
Emmy.
think I would honestly have a good time.
Exactly,
I
and I
would have
would
a good time on any type of like TV show or
anywhere where
reality
you
TV.
throw me without a friend is ghetto. Like I can't.
Oh no, me, I'm getting there and I'm talking to everybody. Hello, how are you? So like,
God
what's your
forbid.
name? Where are you from? And all of that. Like I love
I
it.
think I'm like putain, I'm codependent.
No. No,
C'est
no,
trop
no, no.
problématique. Anyways,
If we were stranded on a deserted island, what's the one thing you think we would argue them about the most? I think it would be just to be anything that is kind of adventurous, I think. So going to get,
if you ask me to go in the water, never.
yeah, but if we need to go in the water
Um,
for something, well, for me, we need to go in the water, so the water it is. Yeah, I think we would argue maybe about something
yeah,
like
about
that.
something like that. But then
Yeah.
you would be scared of anything moving.
Hell yeah, because there's
Exactly.
always a killer on the
C'est
loose.
ça.
Yep.
And then we would probably argue about that because you won't sleep. You'd be like, no, me too.
I actually wouldn't sleep. To be honest, I
Exactly.
wouldn't
We would
sleep.
probably
Yeah.
argue about that. Um,
What is one childhood hobby do you wish you'd still make time for today?
I have no idea. What do you think you would still make
For
time for
me,
today?
it would be first swimming, because when I was a child, I used to swim a lot, like a lot, lot, lot. So swimming, I wish I made time for swimming, to be honest. And I don't read anymore, you guys. Like I used to read so much up until like I would say 2016, 2015, 2016. I
Mm-hmm.
was like I would buy books and actually read them. Right now, oh my god, I buy books because I'm like, oh my god, I think this is the book that is going to just give me that like love for reading
For reading
again.
again, yeah.
And I started and then I don't finish it. Like it's actually very sad. Like I
No,
really really miss
yeah.
reading. Like I'm oh my god, yeah, I really want to get back into that.
I mean, I used to, yeah. I think yeah, going to the library. I used to go a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but then the thing is, my job is reading most of the time.
Yeah,
Includes
so you
so
kind
much
of yeah,
reading that like it's almost like something I dislike now.
right,
So it's no
right.
longer that.
Anything else?
Anything else? Childhood, like I don't know, man. I don't think I have a childhood hobby that I would like to still make time
Yeah.
for. I think
What
no.
is a hobby that you would like to make time for, or a hobby that you want to get, like something that you want to get into?
Pilates.
Pilates?
Yeah, it's not a hobby,
Hmm.
but it's like
Yeah, it could be a hobby.
it's not a hobby. It's something that you
Yeah.
do for exercise, no?
I mean, but yeah, it could be a hobby if you like it. If you end up liking it, it
Yeah,
just
but I'm
becomes a
like
hobby.
super intrigued by it. Oh my god, maybe dancing.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
actually.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I used to. Yeah,
I will be
I
laughing for
used to
days, not
be
gonna lie.
me dancing.
You becoming a TikTok dancer?
No, I would not become a
Of course
TikTok
you would come.
dancer.
Okay, why would you go dance and then not post it?
I would never.
Because you
Why would
could
I
be
share that with?
famous.
No, I could say, bon, there's certain talents are meant to be kept alone. No,
Dancing
because
is nice,
I used to
actually.
dance a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
In high
no,
school, huh?
I do miss it, yeah, in high school.
Yeah.
But now, just one of my friends, she's in Drake video.
See? I'm telling
Wow.
you. You start dancing,
J'aurais pu
I'm putting it
percer,
on
mais
TikTok.
voilà, like,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
putting it on TikTok. What's something that always cheers you up when you're down?
Oh my god, seeing my nephew.
Oh, that is
The
so
thing
cute.
is, he has such a like a lively personality that
Mm-hmm.
when you like, he will be trolling me all the whole day, but like being with him, I can be as disgusted with life as ever, and
Yeah.
then when I see him, it's like, hola.
I love what the one thing that I actually love about kids is their fresh perspective about life. It's innocent. It's not, it's just it's fresh to me. I
Not
feel like
even
it's
innocent.
really refreshing. I don't
It
know.
is, but
Yeah.
it's like it's like il est tellement nonchalant. Like he's so like nonchalant, but he's also like this. He's just adorable, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that always cheers me up, honestly, is it's as simple as going to the gym for like for me, it's just going to the gym. I feel like it's just I don't know, man. It's just my happy place. I don't know how to explain. It's I go there. I know that I go there and no matter how I feel when I get there, I know that it's going to be a good time during and afterwards. I'm like pumped with energy, like crazy energy.
Yeah.
So that really really is my happy place. So that always cheers me up, to be honest. Yeah. What's the biggest change you've made in your life for the better?
Damn. These questions are a bit. Why did I not know? What's the biggest change I've made in my life for the better? I don't know. What's your biggest change? Health?
Uh, no, because I've been on this train for quite some time now. But I would say it's letting go of the guilt or the fear of doing things. Like letting go of the guilt of, for example, like earlier we were talking about cutting people off with
Mm-hmm.
love and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's letting go of that guilt
Mm-hmm.
or letting go of the fear of being without those people in your life, especially when it comes to close family members.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the best thing that I've ever done for myself in my life, like actually, and for the better, to be honest. It's just letting go of that fear. And I was, yeah, I don't want to get too deep, whatever, but yeah, it would be that. Yeah.
I don't know if it's a change that I made. It's more acceptance
Mm-hmm.
that I have. It's recent too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I have such a like a peace and acceptance of God handling everything for me. And that is in all aspects of life. Like I'm such a control freak. Like I
Mm-hmm.
plan
Yeah.
everything that like now there's this acceptance of like, you can't. say that you have faith, but at the same time try to control everything. You have to
Like when it
sometimes
comes to
let
God.
go and let God. No, like
Mm.
have faith in general, in
In
God,
something.
in God. Yeah,
In God.
in
Oh,
God.
in God or in something? Or both?
No, like I have faith in God.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. And for those who don't, I'm so sorry. But then to then want to control your life a certain way when
Mm-hmm,
there's
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
always a
Kind of have to
reason
let it
why
flow
certain
and let
things
it.
are
Yeah, yeah,
happening.
yeah,
Yeah, let
yeah,
go
yeah,
and
yeah.
let God. So there's
Yeah.
this acceptance of like, even when I don't want to let go,
Right,
I
right,
have
right,
to.
right. You have to. Yeah,
Um,
that's
and
beautiful.
a lot of times, like, I'm proven right. Dans le sens
Mm-hmm.
que, like, then it's like, told you, like,
Yeah, I feel like
this was
sometimes,
gonna
honestly,
happen.
like, cause I can relate to when it comes to the like wanting to control like the way life happens and things, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like honestly, sometimes when you just let it, it's just peaceful and things end up happening. Am I saying that it always happened that way? Oh, no, I'll be
No.
lying. But
But I can't just let it
but
without having.
no, like
Moi, je peux pas
yeah.
dormir with a problem and not find a solution. So like,
I still need, yeah, I
yeah.
need some sort of, yeah, yeah. I'm the
So
same
when
way.
there's
I'm the
no
same way.
solution, I have
Oh,
to be
that's
like, okay,
anxiety
God,
inducing.
you do it, cause I can't.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah,
It's so hard to do though. It
it
is hard to do,
is.
not gonna lie.
It is.
It's just because for me, I feel like I cannot, I will keep looking for a solution and
Yeah,
looking and looking and looking. And I don't know. I will, like, I feel like I can, not all the time, obviously, but I feel like there was a time in my life where I would only rest if I had some sort of solution.
exactly. But
Yeah.
that then is so unhealthy
It
for
is,
me.
yeah.
It has been so
Yeah.
unhealthy for me that it's like, no, you have to sleep, you have to
Mhm,
like be able
mhm.
to function, and
Well,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah,
be
yeah,
stuck
yeah.
on that one
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
forever. And then yeah, so for me I had to like learn to just let go,
Yeah.
man.
Isn't it beautiful like now how like you can kind of, yes, I do know that this is an issue right now and I may not have the solution, but I'm also able to function and just do like my regular routine, like daily routines and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever time permits, I can
Come back to
focus
it.
on that issue. But it depends because sometimes it's present,
It's a
it's
pressing
a
matter.
pressing matter. So
Yeah,
if it's a pressing matter, then yeah,
c'est chaud.
that's a
C'est ça.
that's a yeah. But honestly, quand on regarde like la vie de tous les jours, I don't think pressing matters happen all the time, like God willing. So
No, but something can be like, like it could be your feelings hurt, or like something.
ugh, those are the worst. Yeah, those are the
No,
fucking
mais c'est ça.
worst.
It could be like
Yeah.
something that you can't shake like your mind to think about something else, or like
Mm-hmm.
move it. So that's where to me it's like, hey, nonner jusqu'à quand?
Sometimes it's also nice just to,
Penser jusqu'à quand
it's
vraiment?
there. Yeah. Yeah.
So then it's like, la
Yeah.
la, God, you handle it, because I
Yeah.
can't I can't have the peace that I want right now.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually it will come.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think this is absolutely the
This was
end
a weird way to like to
to
end
end
it,
the podcast. But yeah.
but
So I
God
think
got you guys.
oh, okay.
On est
Yes, for sure.
for sure.
For
On est à
sure.
l'église là.
Always. Yeah, franchement, je savais pas que ça allait finir comme ça, but anyway, thank you for being with us. Thank you for watching up until this point. We really hope that you enjoyed watching us listening to these conversations as much as we loved it.
Yeah.
And we're so excited for our next episode. And if you have any subject that you would like to us to talk about or any
Any questions on what we
confessions,
said?
we love confessions, send them.
No, but if you have any questions about anything that we
Yeah,
said,
any
or
question or any
any
situation that you would like us to
discuss.
discuss,
Yeah.
honestly, send it. We're definitely open to take those.
Mhm.
And yeah, anything before we leave?
No, we'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Junior want to not be on my. I can't really see where did I miss.